transforming this balcony from this plain look into a green fluffy kind of a look that is cozy and that is very comfortable for your kids to actually have fun there, play games, and for you, even your visitors to just sit there and sip wine, enjoy some little bit of a chat. Anyway, so this is how the balcony is looking. It has some little bit of an extension yenye inapita hivyo inakaa what was this shape? We used to have a name for this shape actually in high school. Can't remember the name. I'll show you guys what shape I'm talking about. Look at how thick that grass is. 40 mm, very fluffy, very thick, very, very, very comfortable to your feet. And it has the best green. Oof. Anyway, so tukapeleka grass. We are ready to install. First thing we do is to lay it before we even can do anything. Just ensure that it has taken the shape so that we're able to ensure that whatever measurements we have taken are able to fit the entire balcony, and that's what Newton is doing right now. So once we lay there, now we can go on to the next step, which is now using the adhesive to hold it firmly on the ground. But before that, lazima to spread to ensure that it's not shaky, that it's seated firmly on the ground, hakuna mali imejikunja and all that kind of things, because when you're transporting it, we actually do fold it. So there are some foldings that have happened. If you're not careful, haitakuwa flat on the ground. This is the shape I was talking about. What was the name of this shape? People comment down below. What was the name of this shape in your extend upper? Anyway, so we're also going to consider that shape. And one thing with us is we are going to make sure that we have considered every bit of that balcony, including the raised part where we have the two tiles. We don't want to leave at grassy kochini, then kuna tiles, then kuna wall. No, we are having tiled wall fully covered, and then now the wall left open. I'm going to explain that in a bit for those who've not gotten it right. But anyway, let's move on. Right now, once we have cut and we know how the shape is looking, now we can go ahead and have the adhesive. Is the last piece that Newton is cutting. By the way, when you're taking measurement for your balcony, ensure you give yourself some little bit of allowance, because balconies are not the measurements are not exact, and two, you'll have some little bit of wastage, so ensure that you put that into consideration. We've put the adhesive and now we're just spreading it. Let it sit there for a few minutes so that it dries off or get some air, and then now we can lay the grass down. Now once the grass has been laid down, that's it. The next time you're removing it is when you can remove it. Like nothing will happen to it. It won't shake when you're moving around that, and that's why we ensure that we actually secure it firmly on the ground. Yeah, na nasaidianga kwa hizi makazi, by the way. If I'm on site, I will help you do some things. Anyway, so this is us trying to make it dry faster so we can move on, because time is money. So to may lay down now, securing this kadaka piece. And by the way, when we join these pieces, you actually can't tell where the joint is. For now, you're going to see the joint because you're still securing that. You're still taking the shape. We've not poured some adhesive onto it, but you won't be able to tell where that nini was. Anyway, let's move on. And I can't wait to show you guys the after. I loved the outcome of this balcony. Next thing is to remove that allowance that we had given ourselves, because we want, before we can put around the raised tiled part, we want to have had the grass sit firmly on the ground, and that's what Newton is doing. So when I tell you guys, you actually, one thing I've learned about my job is you cannot do this job if you're not passionate about beautiful spaces. If you're just doing things for this, if you're the kind of person who just does things, then this work is not for you, because you have to be very, very, very specific. You have to be into details. Otherwise, you're going to just do some shoddy job, and I cannot stand shoddy job. Like I keep saying, I'm known for neat work. So I literally just can't stand shoddy job. I can't. And even the guys that I work with know that. And I love and I am so grateful to God that I get to meet people who are also so committed. Look at what Newton is doing, ensuring that the grass is sitting firm onto this ground before we can actually work on that capice. If it was anyone else, angeiflip hivi pite juu tuende tukiendanga. That's not how Joymark works. Anyway, securing this area, going around before we can actually put the grass around the tiled area. As you can tell, there's a raised part of the tiled area. That's the other part that we're going to also install to ensure that there's that consistency. Tutaki kuacha kuna ground yenye kuna grass, then kuna tile, then kuna wall. No, we want some consistency on the balcony. I want when you sit on this balcony, you're like, yes, my money was worth every penny that I put here. I give you value for your money. Remember, this is Joymark Wallpapers and Deco. Get in touch with us on 0712 027807. Just because we are called Joymark Wallpapers doesn't mean we only specialize on wallpapers, guys. We have turf, we have wall-to-wall carpet, we have this artificial grass, we have mkeka wambao, we have UV board, we have, of course, wallpapers, we have contact papers, we have the real panels, we have contact papers for your kitchen and bathroom. There's a lot we sell, guys. So don't feel like ask. Do you guys do this? And trust me, I have quality. So before 25th, ensure that you've gotten yourself this grass so that when visitors are coming to your house, you can tell them, can we have wine on my balcony? Where you've put 2 chairs, the grass is there, it's fluffy on the feet. So cozy, so pretty, so demure. Anyway, we are about to get done with the installation, and then I'll be able to show you guys how the after is looking. On the door area, we also ensure that it's well secured, and because now the adhesive is able to hold the grass, there's no hakuna mali grass itakuwa ina peel onto that other side, and at no point, actually my client was like, mko sure hii grass haitainuka? No, it doesn't lift up, guys. Tukiasha iweka hivyo ni hivyo. It's going to be like that for as many years as possible. And then now when you want to move, by the way, if you're living in a rental house, you want to move, you can actually move with it. And that's why I always advocate to go for a thicker grass. That's why I only sell 40 mm. This issue of selling 30, kuna grass ukikanyanga, by the way unashanga sasa hii ni grass ama ni nini, because it's too shallow. It's not fluffy because the thicker the MMs, the more the MMs, the thicker the grass, and that means the softer it feels on your feet. So kama unaendea 20-30 mm ujue ijajazwa. So come to me and let me give you the 40 mm. Look at how thick it is. So when you're stepping on it, you're going to feel some softness. And if your kids are playing there, they're also going to be, it's safe for them. It is very safe for them to play there. It's also the best when visitors are seated there. And also if you're working on a spa, you're working on a barber, this is what you want to have on the floor. It's also very comfortable on the feet of your customers. So consider this if you're working with such spaces. And by the way, it drains water. So you don't have to worry about outdoors. It drains water outside. It's not affected by sun. That's another thing actually I actually thought I should mention. It's not affected by sun. So we are moving on almost to the last bit of it. Ako kapati ndo kamebaki. You see how well we've taken it around the tiled area just so we have that consistency. And look at how cute it's looking, guys. Don't I love my job? Wacha niwakumbushe, it's on offer 2,000 Kenya shillings per square meter, labor inclusive, and this is 40 mm. 2,000 Kenya shillings per square meter. This is just ongoing for this month. So 2,000 Kenya shillings per square meter, inclusive of labor. So tutachukua tu length and width of your balcony. If you have this area, I'll let you know how to take the measurements so that we're able to get the exact measurements for your balcony, and then we'll do the budget for you. Just niambie tu ni ngapi so that uanze kujipanga pole pale. I tell you guys, when it comes to interior, you don't have to do everything at once. And again, if you want to do wallpapers, start with you asking how much will it cost me so that you can now be working with your finances around that. And this is the after. Let me know what you think. Look at how consistent it mend around evil. Vile that tiles are taken shape. And my client was happy. I was happy. And that is all that matters. 0712 027 807. That's my number. Get on me. Get in touch on me on WhatsApp or give me a call. See you guys in my next video. This is Joymark Wallpapers and Deco. Bye.